Hi, brothers and sisters. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2, Paul asks Christians to forgive and comfort the man who has sinned and has been punished sufficiently by many. Why? The answer is in verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. About 1 month ago, I had another dream from the Lord. I'm reading the dream. In the dream, I was outside and I saw a lot of people screaming and arguing with each other. They were near a fence. Suddenly, the sun came out and the shadows of these people were reflected on this fence. But among the shadows of these people, the shadow of devil also appeared. He looked like the Baphomet of the Satanists. He was a standing goat with long and twisted horns, and instead of hands and feet, he had hooves. He whispered something in the ears of some people. Then those people screamed at the others. Then he approached the other group and whispered something in their ears. And they screamed in their turn at the first group. They were all arguing and shouting at each other. And Satan was laughing at them and rubbing his hooves with pleasure. I started making the sign of the cross towards his shadow, and I prayed until he disappeared. That was my dream. The following is a vision I had on the first day of the escalation of the conflict between the US and Iran. So when I watched the news about this beginning of war, I was very sad, and I say to Lord, my God, how come the war on the borders of Moldova, of my country, the war in Ukraine is not over yet, and another war is already starting? While I was crying with my eyes closed, I suddenly had a vision. In this vision, I was looking out the window at the clear sky, and suddenly many crosses of different sizes began to appear in the sky. I started counting them from the beginning, but then I lost count of them because of the large number of the crosses. Then I opened my eyes, I wiped my tears, and I calmed down. I would like to read from the Psalm 121, the verses 1, 2, and 7. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. The Lord shall preserve thee from evil. He shall preserve thy soul. So what is the connection between the first dream and the event of the war? I think the whispers of Satan using our tongues. In James chapter 3, the verses 5 and 6, we read that the tongue is a fire, a well of iniquity, an unruly evil. How great a matter a little fire kindleth. In Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 9, the Lord says that in the bloody city, God is talking here about the holy city Jerusalem. In the bloody city are men that carry tales to shed blood. Thank you very much for your attention. The Christ is risen.